What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C4 today, bringing you Week 7 of the Philadelphia Eagles Connected Franchise Mode Season 3. This is the second live commentary. I'm recording this shortly after the very first live commentary that we did in Week 6. So I'm not exactly sure how you guys received it. This potentially could be the last live commentary because I'm going to take a little bit of a break and wait and see the reception on this format before I continue with it. And I think it's almost 1 a.m. here, and I wasn't going to record a video, but I found out that for those of you guys that would have watched my very first NFL mock draft for the entire NFL, someone on fucking Reddit jacked it and just plagiarized the shit out of it. I think they changed maybe 2 picks, but outside of that, every pick was the same. All the explanations were nearly identical. For the example, I did the Philadelphia Eagles. I mentioned running backs no one's really talking about. I said that they could address it later on, word for word. Let's say running back. So I got fired up and I was like, fuck. Let's play a goddamn game right now. I mean, I've vented a little bit on Twitter, but let's play a little bit of Madden. And what a better opportunity. They go up against the 1-5 Dallas Cowboys to just really let it loose and go to 6-1. Let's fucking drop let's skunk them, if we will. We won't touch anything. We did our scouting already. Maybe the next episode, if I do a live com, I will go a little bit into scouting, but I don't want to take a big chunk of your guys' time for watching this video to take part in scouting. And for free agency, we'll probably look at that at Week 8. I mean, Brandon Graham's still up in the air. I'm still asking you guys, should I re-sign Brandon Graham? Should I re-sign Dorial Green-Beckham? Those are the 2 big names that I'm looking at bringing back because Jordan Hicks is going to be a lock. We'll do whatever it takes to get Jordan Hicks. And something I want to add, I'm kind of taking from Mr. Hurricanes the way he kind of formats his franchise modes. I think he does the best franchise mode on YouTube. He kind of looks at the upcoming team stats and where their strengths and weaknesses are. I think that's a good idea. It's something I could certainly look to add in my videos. 2 videos ago we did look at my stats, so we won't go over it too much. I mean, Wentz, 1,500 yards, 12 touchdowns, no picks. Our running game struggling, 300 yards for only Christian McCaffrey and 1 touchdown. Receiving, Jordan Matthews having a great start to his year. Everyone else is pretty average, but Jordan Matthews, 24 receptions, almost 550 yards and 3 touchdowns. And then on the defensive side of the ball, Roddy McLeod and Jenkins, our 2 safeties, are leading our team in tackles. And that's not usually a good thing, because that means that players are getting behind our cornerbacks more often than not. Fletcher Cox got 6 sacks. He's been a beast. And on the interceptions front, we got 2 from Jalen Mills as he leads the team. But this week, we're taking on the 1-5 Dallas Cowboys. So very disappointing start for the season for them because they're still a very strong roster on paper. Dak Prescott here with 1,400 yards, 12 touchdowns, 8 picks. Not so hot. That's definitely not an ideal start for Mr. Dak Prescott. Running the ball, Zeke Elliott's almost at 500 yards and 5 touchdowns. So I think that's on par. We're still 1 game away from being at the halfway point of the season, so he should be on pace to get double-digit touchdown numbers and over the century yard mark, which is nice for him. Receiving, Cole Beasley and Dez Bryant are the 2 big primary receivers here. Both well into 300 yards, 1 touchdown for Beasley, 2 for Dez Bryant. O.J. Howard, the tight end from Alabama, with 290, almost 300 yards and 2 touchdowns to his name as well. On the defensive side of the ball, I'm not really worried about their passing attack. I can tell you that right now. Jalen Smith leading the team with 68 tackles. On the sacks front, they got the leader is the Canadian Tyron Crawford with 4 sacks, 3 from Gregory, 3 from Malik McDowell from Michigan State. And on the interceptions front, Jalen Smith not only leads the team in tackles, but leads them in interceptions. So we have our work, I'm not going to say cut out for us, but it's Dallas. You never take your foot off the gas against the Dallas Cowboys and a divisional rival. So we're looking to go to 6-1. Really, realistically right now, the Redskins are the only other team that started off kind of hot. And look at our schedule. We got the Cowboys, then we get a bye week, and then we get the Cowboys again. So the next episode will be the bye week, which I may, like I said, with that, we'll maybe make the bye week a little bit more about contracts and look at scouting, and then we'll play the Dallas Cowboys. But today it's Week 7, and we are straight up just playing the Dallas Cowboys in Jerry World. So we're going to play the full game here as we jump right in. But fuck, I'm still hot about that shit. I wasn't sure. I was talking with my girlfriend about it, actually. I was like, man, is that a good thing? Should I feel, well, what's the proper word? I don't want to mix my words. I feel annoyed that someone kind of bit my mock draft, but should I be flattered that someone thought my mock draft was so good that they would just, make it look like it's their own? Who knows? I'm going to avoid going on Twitter and Reddit for this just in case, because I called them out on Reddit, and I called them out on Twitter, and I don't want to be going back and forth with that. We'll just check it out after the video. But by the time you guys see this video, looking at my schedule here, we would have the week before on Thursday, we had my second mock draft for the entire NFL. And on Thursday of this week, we did my 5th Eagles mock draft. Which 5th, saying that I've done 5 already seems still kind of crazy. But you guys fucking asked for it. And I'm not going to be an asshole. Just because I think it's getting a little redundant doesn't mean I'm not going to give the people what they want. As long as, like, I'm not doing the same thing. Because, like, I'm not just going to... You know, I don't want to make enough videos about this to the fact that I just have to purposely change my mind to make another video. I don't want to do that. If I feel set with a mock draft, I'm probably just going to sit with it. But the NFL mock draft in particular, stuff like that changes all the time. Because there's a bunch of picks that may... feel a little bit better in other places. But focusing on the game. Dallas is starting off with the ball. We're going to be Fletcher Cox here as we eat up the middle. Where are you going, Zeke? Where are you going? Wrap him up. Nowhere to go for Ezekiel. They still have a very good offensive line. We're in year number 3, so that means Doug Free's already gone. Tyron Smith is getting up there in age. But they still have Frederick and I think Zach Martin are fairly young. They're going to be there for the majority of my connected franchise mode, which is a little bit annoying. As I get a flag there. Hopefully that's holding. They're actually calling holding on the Dallas Cowboys offensive line. Say it ain't so. Holding. Offense. What do we got it on? Lael Collins. 2nd and 20, baby. Back him up. Let's bring the pressure. I hate bringing the pressure because I just say, you know, all the time I want all my pressure to come from my front 4. Let's user this. Let me be a dirty D-line user. I've told you guys too, right? Like why I use your defensive lineman. Like, it is easier. I'm never going to come and say, it's actually quite difficult to use a defensive lineman. It's not, but it's how I've always played. Like, when I was a kid. Like, even when it wasn't anything. I wasn't on I wasn't on YouTube. I didn't have an audience. I was just playing my buddies. And we'd always be fucking, you'd be the cheat code was you moved an outside linebacker to defensive end, and then they'd be goddamn elite. Sean Merriman, baby. Lights out. That was the shit. Or going back to 2K5, Julius Peppers, man. Julius Peppers on the Carolina Panthers. Ooh, he's a bad, bad man. And the reason why you did that is because they used to, like, you know, they added all those features. That's when they started to add features for the defensive line. They added spin move, swing move, all that stuff. So it was like they're kind of telling you, if you don't want to be, you know, the linebacker, because everyone was always a linebacker, and they start to add all these different buttons and different play styles for defensive linemen. I was like, oh, right, this is where I'm sticking with. So that's why you see me use Fletcher Cox. And that's why you saw Fletcher Cox get a pretty astonishing 28.5 sacks last year. Which is not that bad. I did my Raiders rebuild, and I think I got 28 with Khalil Mack in the sim. So, I mean, I've had to see some pretty mind-boggling numbers. Oh, let's go to Jordan Matthews, who had a quiet game last week, but he's on pace for maybe a career year by his standards. So let's go back to using him as our primary read. Last week, we did get Antonio Callaway involved a lot. Which is good. You know, he's a rookie. You want to get his confidence high. I think who would he play last one? I can't remember. The Saints, maybe? It was pretty much the Zach Ertz, Antonio Callaway show. But let's show... Oh, come on. B. Like, go downfield, B! Oh, my God. 8 teams at Dorial Green Beckham. What a fucking idiot. You know, even in a video game, Eagles wide receiver still... Look at this. Oh, let's take a look at this offensive line. Brandon Brooks, I don't know what he's flexing for. Looking like a tough ass. He sucks. You're the weak link. Look at Zach Ertz flexing too. Jesus Christ, these guys are like a bunch of nerds. Okay, 2nd and 10. I don't know. I like that Callaway route personally. Step up in the pocket. All right, we'll take off. And we'll slide. Keep it safe. 12-yard rush for Carson Wentz from CJ Wentz. What's the J stand for in Carson Wentz? So I don't know if Dallas is the best team to try to establish the run against. That has been very poor for us. If we fuck, I'm running on the offensive line. They can't hold their blocks. Literally, it's immediate. As soon as we get the ball in the hands of a running back, the defensive lineman just brushes away whatever interior guard. So we're gonna have to. Who's we have right now? It's Kelsey, Brooks, and I don't know who the hell's my other guard. Is it Wisniewski? None of those guys are performing up to my standards. Look, then Smallwood comes in. Oh my God! I think we're gonna have to make Smallwood a running back. I mean, I really want to keep Christian McCaffrey back there. He could probably just stay as our 3rd down back. But the fact that we invested a 1st-round pick in him, it stings a little bit. But the production that we're getting with Wendell Smallwood right now, you can't ignore it. You know? Look at this shit. Oh, there we go. And he fumbles it. Jason Kelsey, or Lane Johnson picks it up. Surprise. Come on. You're a JUCO quarterback. You can pick that up and throw it in the end zone. All right, we're going to do that right now. We'll give him this game. Even though he just fumbled it. Wasn't very impressed with the initial run. So he goes, look at that. It's a 12-point overall difference. With Smallwood, we'll give you a chance here. Don't make me look stupid. That fumble made me look stupid instantly. But if you can, kind of work that out, that'd be great. All right, we'll send DGB in motion. Looks like they're in main coverage. Boom. Oh, yeah. Well, he fell forward for 2 yards, whereas Chris McCaffrey seems to always fall backwards for a 2-yard loss. All right, let's see. We curl flat. It's usually a good play for Zach Ertz, but they have Byron Jones covering him, and he is super athletic. He can jump out the stadium, so we need to be very wary of that and not force it in. What do we got? Oh, that's going to be good. Money. Boom! Every day. All day. Is that Barry Church? Yeah, it's Barry Church. Come on, you got to put Byron Jones on Zach Ertz. You can't have Barry Church. It's just a mismatch nightmare. That was easy. Too easy. Too fucking easy. Let's make this kick. Goddamn, all Madden makes the... You don't get the kicking bar. You're like green arrow. But I don't need that. I'm the best field goal kicker on YouTube. Take that to the bank. That's helped that my kicker's like 90. I don't know what he is right now. Like a 95 overall. But it's mostly me, guys. Trust me. For some reason, Dez Bryant's on special teams. I guess that's, typical Dallas Cowboy management of talent. Oh, he's our best player? Yeah, we'll fucking make him, be the chick with his head cut off with the ball where everyone wants to murder him. I was a diva in high school, guys. When I played football, I refused to do special teams. And they never made me do special teams. Oh, come on. Oh, that was so... Rookie mistake. Jamal Adams could have had that covered. Got aggressive, tried to pick that ball off. And they're able to get the conversion there to Mr. Desmond and Bryant. Like I said, even though they're 1-5, they still have plenty of 90 overalls on their roster. Like, their roster probably still is stronger than my Philadelphia Eagles one. Or at least it's very close. Like, they should have the second strongest roster in the NFC East right now. Oh my god, Justin Simmons just got massacred. Alright, we'll bring Zeke down. Good run there, but holy shit. Why is my backup... First of all, why the fuck's my backup safety in there? That's the third play on defense. He's already gassed. I don't think we have any plays that has fucking 3 safeties playing. Oh, this block. And massacred. Holy fuck. Good block. See, this is where you have to play a little bit differently. You kind of need to blitz your linebackers a bit so you can get Zeke in the backfield. You don't want to get that guy going downhill with no contact. Give you guys a sick song that I've had stuck in my head. It's called Ghost, and the word what's the name of the song? It's a fucking good song. Square Hammer by Ghost. The song is fucking crazy. I'm not gonna say I'm not a huge rock guy. I like rock and rap. Great song. Brand new, came out in 2016. It was used on the wrestling NXT pay-per-view. I had it stuck in my head forever. The rest of their songs suck. I downloaded like 2 of their albums. I mean, I bought 2 of their albums and didn't like a single song. But this song is cool. I like it. All right, let's go. 3rd and 6. Come on, Ben, don't break. Oh, shit. Well, we played chicken between Dak Prescott and Fletcher Cox, and he kind of made me look like a bitch, but the pass was incomplete, so it still looks good on the score sheet as we're settling them to a field goal. But Dan Bailey's perfect on the season. Should be able to make that inside Jerry World, and he does, right down the middle. This is a battle. This is a battle within the battle of 2 of the best kickers in the league at this given moment. All right, McCaffrey, let's go. You're now no longer the starter running back, so let's see you contribute here on special teams. We get to the 30 or the 29. Let's try mountain swing. I can't remember what... fuck, I wish I, These are so spaced out, it's hard for me to remember, too many games back. We had that overtime game where Smallwood took a lot of catches. Boop. Oh! Like you're not getting that kind of effort and those kind of... even just from game mechanics, you're not getting those kind of animations when Christian McCaffrey gets the ball in his hands. I don't know what it is. It's a little annoying, to be honest with you. Oh, shit. Good pressure. Whatever. 7-3 going into the second quarter here in Jerry World. You know what? Let's commit to the Smallwood thing. Let's see if Wendell Smallwood has a little bit of big wood for us to get this first down. Now we're going to go against Madden and go into the red. I think we will. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, that was bad. I got to trust Madden. Madden says green box to the right. You audible that shit to the right. Oh. All right, Sam Martin. I hate that pink shit. I know it's for breast cancer, but like, can't you do something else? Like, how much awareness? Like, that's what Bill Burr talked about. Like, how much awareness? Oh, you didn't fair catch that? So you go for the ACL tear right there. That's where you put, like, who's our worst guy? That's where you put fucking John Dornbos, the Magic Man. You have him just straight up there, go for the ACL tear. You know, no respect. All right, let's bring the blitz. We Hicks here. Jordan Hicks, the Cowboy Killer. Boom. That's a drop or a catch? I was actually, speaking of Reddit, that's where I get infumed about the stolen mock draft. I actually saw Eagles and Cowboy fan talk in pretty much the topic on it was on the Eagles subreddit was how bad Dak Prescott looked in the skills competition in the Pro Bowl, and he really did look bad. I mean, you're not taking it super seriously, but I think at a point where everyone else around you, like where Dak Prescott was probably taking that seriously, when you're playing with Phillip Rivers and Drew Brees in the elite, he's like, oh fuck, that should have been a pick. He's probably like trying to like show that he's not just a system quarterback behind the great Dallas offensive line. He did not help his critics whatsoever. I mean, I'm not putting a whole lot of weight into it because it was the Pro Bowl, but he also did look horrible. He was the worst quarterback by a country mile in that competition, and I'm pretty sure like Andy Dalton was in that. Andy Dalton didn't look too hot either, and he still got like twice as many points as Dak. But like the fair analogy, there's something that I haven't really talked about is, does Dak Prescott probably does, when all is said and done, have a lower floor than Carson Wentz? Because I think with Dak Prescott, you know what you're gonna get. Dak Prescott is never gonna develop into an elite quarterback, but he should never be a shit quarterback. Like what you're getting right now with Dak Prescott in Dallas is like an Alex Smith type, and that's not oh, you only say he's an Alex Smith. What do you mean? Alex Smith is a guy that can consistently get to the playoffs, and he won't cost you games. And I think that is what Dak Prescott's going to be. He's never going to develop into an Aaron Rodgers. He's never going to develop in any of these things. But the fact that you have a safe quarterback that's young going forward, I mean, you should be happy, Dallas. But a guy like Carson Wentz, he has a much higher ceiling. Carson Wentz can be the next. I don't want to say the topic on Reddit said Carson Wentz is the kind of player with his skill set, his arm talent, can be potentially, if he develops, the next Ben Roethlisberger, the next Aaron Rodgers. But his floor could be Blake Bortles, a guy that's mechanics never get better, a guy that has like maybe a 1-year wonder kind of thing, a guy that can get figured out by the rest of the league. So I think that is a fair analogy, and I think Dallas Cowboy fans, most of those that are open-minded and not just blinded, have their blinders on and saying, oh, Dak Prescott's the greatest thing. That's pretty much what it is. With Dak Prescott, you're getting Alex Smith. And that Alex Smith is a guy that can have monster games. He can win games. He can move the chains. He can do things with his feet that most quarterbacks can't. And he's extremely efficient. And that's all Dallas fans need to win. Dallas is, oh my God, look at that. User hurdle and shit. Dallas fans don't need, with that team, the way that team's built, you don't need an Aaron Rodgers. It'd be nice to have one, but you don't need one to win. And on Philadelphia, we're all hoping that it goes one way, but it could crash and burn the other way. But, I mean, it's still, again, for a guy like Blake Bortles, so even though he's like the negative comparison, it's still pretty early to pull down the veil on Blake Bortles and say that he is for sure going to suck. I'd say you got to give him at least... Blake Bortles is probably a guy that earned himself 2 more years. He can suck, like last year he was not great. Pretty much Mr. Garbage Time last year. But if you give him... a better run game. Fuck off. There's the sack by DeMarcus Lawrence. Let's be it. Let's fucking focus here on this game because we need to move the chain here. So Dallas defense has been playing very well. They're not playing like a 1-5 team. Smallwood is looking tired. 2nd and 19, maybe a questionable run play. But let's see if we can get any yards out of this, which we absolutely don't. Terrible run blocking by Brandon Brooks. I don't know what the dead money is going to be for Brandon Brooks. But I don't think he's coming back next year, fellas. See what we can get with slot posts. I mean, I really want to get Jordan Matthews involved. He started out. Wow, that safety's dropping back. Fuck me. Oh. Oh, use your catch, baby. Let's go. Antonio Callaway gets inbounds. Great play. Great extension of the drive by Carson Wentz to get out of the pocket. That was a great pass. Those are things. Carson Wentz, baby. Franchise swag. All right, let's go. Let's go to Wendell here on the screen. Oh, shit. Oh. There's the first interception of the year, and it's going the other way for 6. Why did you decide to float that in? Throw it with some sense of conviction, Carson. I didn't mean to sit. I was going to sit through that interception and eat that one because that was on me. I tapped the bumper. I didn't mean to tap the bumper, but I was all right with it initially in that couple seconds where I just did it. But Sean Lee's incredibly talented linebacker made me pay. Fuck. And just like that, a game that I thought we were handily going to control the ball, we are now down 3. Fuck. You little sippy poo here. So maybe moving Christian McCaffrey out of the starting role as a... Oh, Jesus Christ. Nelson Aguilar's out there. What happened to Jordan Matthews? Where's he at? Fuck, man. The Dallas offense... Oh, what do you call it? The Dallas defensive line is shit pumping me right now. Jalen Smith is going to be... I'm worried about that, personally. If Jalen Smith turns out to be the prospect I thought he looked like in college, oh my God, Dallas is... I mean, Dallas is going to have some salary cap troubles, I think, for the next year or two. But I think that's going to be... Oh, there we go. That's going to be like a small lull for the Cowboys. I think people are expecting them to be good again. I think next year they might take a step back because of all their cap issues. But, you know, they're going to be around for a while. There's no getting rid of them if Jalen Smith, along with, you know, obviously Zeke Elliott and Dak Prescott, continue to develop and become a cohesive unit. They're a very tough team. This is what I want. That is exactly what you want. You don't want to be the Patriots this year and have a cakewalk. That's no, slight against the Patriots. They have an incredibly talented team, and they totally deserve to be where they're at. But the level of competition they were playing is almost laughable. They weren't really playing anyone really good. But with the Eagles, we know that when we play Dallas, every game is going to be a motherfucking war. Oh, my God, give me some blocking. Every game is going to be a war, and it's good for our front office. You won't get lazy. You know that if you don't have a good draft, you can't have any maybes. You can't have any guys that maybe they'll develop into someone. You have to go with sure things, because if not, you're going to get a step behind all your competition. Let's go to Zach Ertz again. It's still not good. Jeez, fuck, man, we're struggling. Offensive line is not off to a good start. We have to punt it. Take it to the 2-minute warning here. Come on, the 1-5 Cowboys. We can't lose this one. Never gonna hear the end of it. Go Sam Martin. See if I can become the best punter on YouTube as well. Boom. Oh, that's not that great. Nope. Fuck that one up. Come on, Sam Martin. I'm like the lead singer to Coldplay. You know how I know you're gay? You listen to Coldplay, motherfucker. All right. Well, let's get it going with Fletcher Cox. If I can't get through here, I might have to... Oh, there we go. Jordan Hicks knocks out Zeke and Michael Kendricks. I think I'm going to start using Brandon Graham just because I think that's going to be the weak side of the offensive line that we could target. Like, who's 61? That's like Doug Free's replacement. It's probably like a rookie or something like that. Let's start using... Oh, for fuck's sake. Benny Logan always jumps offside. Someone jumps offside on the defensive line. It's always Benny Logan. I'm not enjoying this game. Once again, most of you, well, not most of you, there's probably a handful of you. This is the Floyd Mayweather hour. It's C4, they coming in, you tune in just to see if I lose. And this is the first time you're going to see me potentially, well, this is the first time you see me down in a live commentary. Let's go get him. Boom! Force fumble, baby. There we go. Fletcher Cox picks that up. Get off me, boy! Get off me! Let's go! Get off me, bro! Let's fucking go, man. It's exactly what we need. Little fucking chump trying to tackle Fletcher Cox. There we go. Get off me. What? That was a strategy. I knew switching to Brandon Graham. Look at that. Picks out with one hand. 72. Get the fuck. Travis Frederick. There you go. Woo. Best player in the league right now. Fletcher Cox is the best player in this Madden franchise mode. Better than J.J. Watt. Better than Aaron Donald. Better than Khalil Mack. Better than Odell. Better than Aaron Rodgers. He's the true MVP. Just like that, defense comes up with a touchdown. Or offense is struggling. Offensive line, particularly. Exactly what you need. That's what the good teams do to win, baby. Ooh. Hits the camera. They calling me. Another thing I could probably ask you is, you guys want to see the Pro Bowl? I've never played the Pro Bowl in these things, and I know like every year someone's like, "Oh, you skipped the Pro Bowl." It doesn't matter. Like, you guys want me to play the Pro Bowl or you're not. You know, it's up to you guys. If you really want to see that, that's just another episode I can put out. Some content. Oh, that's good blocking. Boom, Jalen Mills limits the amount of yards. Use your hit stick, baby. I think that is. We discussed that slightly in the last video, but I think Jalen Mills will be able to develop into a safety for us. I think that's where I envision him in the future. We'll have Marlon Hunt. Boom! Jamal Adams, a rookie, with the sack. Whew. This game has gone from holy fuck we might lose to there we go. That's the 1-5 Cowboys right there that we're seeing. I believe that's not Jalen Mills. I believe that's Jamal Adams, our first round draft pick, second sack of the season. He's playing nickel corner for us at the moment. Not looking too out of place, but safety will be his home eventually. Ooh, there's a good tackle there. Limit potential yardage gained. Cole Beasley is a guy that can make you look very stupid out in space. Very shifty. Not only does he look like my brother's identical twin, he's very shifty. He's underrated for Dallas. Oh, rookie mistake. Jamal Adams got that sack, so he wanted to get the big-time hit on O.J. Howard. Come on, he's like 6'7", 260. Wrap him up. Don't go for the goddamn jacked-up hit. How did he hold on to that? Good throw. He threw it between two of my better players on the back end there, and Marlon Humphrey and Roddy McLeod. That was a good throw. There you go. Back him up 5 here. What an idiot. I truly believe that is a factor. If you have a 99 overall guy, I think the offensive line may get a little bit more tedious. Maybe it's not a false start glitch. Maybe they're just shitting their britches because they know Fletcher Cox, a 99 overall freak, that if there was such a thing as 100s anymore, he'd probably be close to 100 overall. I think he would get it, personally. Jump offside. Brandon Graham, I'm getting my use your power move every time on this guy. So that is exactly the change that we need to see. Which brings even more attention to the fact, do we need to resign Brandon Graham? Is he a must sign? Or do we look elsewhere? Do we even maybe just let him go to... Oh, Jesus Christ. I look stupid. Maybe we let him go to free agency. And then we see, you know, maybe we bring him back. Maybe we go somewhere else. So go younger. He's going to be 30, 31 next year. Most guys start to regress around then. And he already did. I think he regressed like 2 or 3 points from last season. But he is having himself a day right now. Oh, shit. No fucking way. Oh, my God. That was pathetic. Pathetic effort. Look at this shit. Not one's even close. Zeke's not that fast. Got like 90 speed. Just made Malcolm Jenkins showing his age on that. 1 second left. I don't know if they're gonna. Dan Bailey could probably kick it off into the get a touchback. We'll see. Might be able to make some magic though. If they dare kick it to Christian McCaffrey, you can tap into that Heisman Trophy form Stanford run here. There we go. Diddy, let's go. Let's get it. Oh, user juke, but we get up to the 29. As we go into the second half here, we're at the halfway point of or half hour point of this video. So if you're already enjoying this, let me know as always if you guys like the live commentary format more so than the edited format, because then I can continue to do it. But if you guys aren't feeling it so much, it's too long of a video, you want a shorter commitment, I completely understand and can look at doing something a little bit different. A great opening field position there from Antonio Callaway. Getting up to the 34-yard line. Even Callaway. Everyone is just taking Christian McCaffrey's job. Callaway looking like the better return man, and Smallwood's looking like the better starting running back. Again, 9 rushes for 32 yards is not amazing, I guess. Well, that sucks. We got our first interception with Carson Wentz. But the fact that we got 13 touchdowns. He was a 13-0. That's a nice season. He's taking care of the ball. There we go. Hit Jordan Matthews with the chains. Carson Wentz, 7 of 11, 109 yards, 1 touchdown. 7 of 11. Thank you, sir, very much, sir. Can I say that because one of my best friends is Indian? Do I get the hall pass to make that Apu joke? All right, let's see if we can get a deep ball here. Who wants it? Will I continue the play? DGB. I think we have to resign DGB. I opened up the beginning of the video saying, should we resign him? He plays nothing like he plays in real life. He is straight up uncoverable on most plays. As we are now in at least position to tie the game. Stuff it off to McCaffrey. See if we can get on the outside. Boom. First down. Gain of 12. Moving up to the 3-yard line. Maybe do we look at like? I don't want to be the stereotype, which I hate. But do we maybe look at making McCaffrey a wide receiver and going with Smallwood as the starter? I don't know, man. Boom, DGB. Too easy. You have to go zone coverage. You cannot go man coverage against DGB. You have to go zone. I'm going to eat you alive. That's something I wish that happened in this game. I wish that when you play on like the hard difficulty, that the team would make adjustments like that. Like obviously they're not going to be able. There's no scouting or anything like that. But I wish there was, because I would struggle so much more. I'm not going to say struggle, but it would clearly be more difficult for my players the way my team is built if teams just strictly went cover schemes as opposed to trying to go man for man. Maybe that's why I struggle so much against the Texans. They must play a lot of zone. And the Steelers, I know the Steelers play a lot of zone. And those two teams struggle against in this game. And we will say my Achilles heel is 100% the corner blitz. For some reason, I never pick it up. Boom! Oh! Where I struggle against the corner blitz, I never bite on play action pass. Unless I get picked up by an offensive lineman, I'm always going for the quarterback. Look at that. Brandon Graham getting a big-time sack. Very lucky that either wasn't a flag for roughing the passer or Dak Prescott didn't fumble that. That was a clean hit. That was a clean hit right there. Do we bring the... let's just go coverage. It's suggested for us to go with the double safety blitz, but... After Malcolm Jenkins got completely exposed on the Ezekiel Elliott touchdown, let's maybe ease out with that. Let's have him just stay back there and get a couple yards. Nice tackle by Jordan Hicks. Forcing a 3rd and 10. We'll just go cover one. Cover one with a little press coverage. Let's go back to Brandon Graham. Oh, God, come on. Zeke's good. He's no David Johnson good, but he's a good player in Madden. It's going to be very annoying going against him every year for at least the next 4 years in Madden. Let's bring the Kendricks heat here. Oh, no. No. All right. We should be able... Fuck. Jalen Mills, don't fuck this up. There we go. That was me. That was user, I think. I think that's because I had Michael Kendricks out of position. That's why I don't use your linebackers a lot. I become a complete fucking liability. Jesus Christ. All right, let's go BG. Ooh, got the blitz coming from Jamal Adams. That could work. Oh, hey, it wasn't the prettiest, but nice pass break up there from 22. I don't know who that is. To be honest with you, I have no idea who 22 is. Let's show. No, we're not going against Tyron Smith. Well, that's just gonna be butting mashing for no reason. Oh, that was a horrible angle to take. Come on, I got probably chased. 97 looks weird on a linebacker. I don't think that's even allowed. We'll change that. That's one thing people criticize me all the fucking time. Like, man, your numbers are so bad. Because I just don't change. I never change the numbers. It's just whatever number they have. So we will get 97 off Cunningham if I do remember that. Oh, maybe not first down. A low. 4th and 1. There we go. Bend, don't break, baby. We'll control Watkins so we don't run into the kicker. Give him anything stupid. Let them get that, and we'll still have the 1-point lead. Money. Absolute money. Let's make some plays. I'm horrible at kickoff returns. I think I might have one kickoff return for a touchdown this year in Madden. I've never been great, but I've never been this bad. I don't know. Maybe is anyone else struggling with the kickoff returns? Just no. Oh, that's go. I'm telling you right now, I'm going Jordan Matthews for sure. Boom. Oh, come on. Oh shit. Well, maybe if you had a little bit better touch on that one, it would have been a completion. Jordan Matthews had that guy beat. I don't know what his speed's at either. I think that's what I've been using with his XP is his speed. The fact that he's 6'3". I think he's probably at 89, 90, which is definitely not too shabby. Wide open. Here we go. Holds on. That's another good thing with Jordan Matthews. He holds on. He takes some big hits. He plays like a... Even though I moved him to the outside, he is a slot receiver, and he takes the kind of punching hits that you see like Anquan Bolden has made a career out of and still hold on with the ball. So that's nice. 3 receptions, 40 yards for Jordan Matthews, and there we go. Man coverage on Jordan Matthews. Don't know why you'd ever do that. Don't you ever... Oh, shit. Well, they had that covered. They had that covered. And we got sacked. Covered sack. Fuck. 2nd and 17. Let's go with the stick. Simple play. One of the oldest plays in the book. Look at that. Look how ballsy they're getting. They're just sticking one guy in Jordan Matthews. Okay, let's keep an eye on Zach Ertz here in case he peels up. But let's see if Jordan Matthews can beat him on that streak. Oh, fuck, man. Lane Johnson is getting abused by Randy Gregory right now. Fuck, let's go 4 verticals. See if we make some magic happen. Who wants to get 20 yards? Lane Johnson is actually getting whooped by Randy Gregory. That's a bad pass. Fuck. Well, I guess the first live column was pretty easy against the Saints. This one here looked easy. 1-5 Cowboys. It's never easy in the NFC East. Boom. Oh, come on. Dak Prescott. I mean, Dez Bryant's not contesting a punt like that. He's just out there for the safe hands. All right, let's bring some pressure. They're, two first. Dan Bailey got a big leg, so they're realistically 2 first downs away from getting into field goal range. So let's make sure let's see if we can get some. There we go. Don't bite on the run. Just don't bite on the run. Keep it simple. Should bring us to the 4th quarter. It did. That red flag. What is he, a fucking Crip? Crip or blood or whatever the fuck? I don't know. In Canada, we don't have gangs. There's not many black people up here. If you're not on the Toronto Raptors, you're probably not a minority, unfortunately. Makes for us to have shitty soul food, I'll tell you that. I love going to America and getting my soul food on. Obviously, the Bloods are probably the red guys. Literally, the only thing I know about the Crips and the Bloods, aside from my love for West Coast music, is the South Park episode where they made fun of like the handicaps. First down. OJ Howard's having himself a quiet, productive day right now. I think Rodney McLeod or Michael Kendricks has been the guy assigned to contain him, and they're not doing the best of jobs. Oh, Marlon Humphrey blanketing it does there for a limited game of 5, I think. No. Let's bring some pressure. Let's go with the blitz. I'm going to guess run. And of course it won't be a run. Oh my fuck. Alright, so it's the O.J. Howard and Zeke Elliott show, I guess. Fuck. Maybe we can get a little bit. Okay, I think let's go blitz again. They gotta run. Come on, you're the Dallas Cowboys. You gotta run eventually. Come on. Oh. Good release. Dak had great awareness, great pocket awareness. He saw me coming in untouched with Brandon Graham. We still laid the lumber. Best believe we laid the lumber. We let them know that we're there. But that don't show up on the score sheet. 6-yard gain does, putting them in the field goal range. Oh, look, they're fucking milking the clock already. Boom, there we go. I don't know who got the sack on that. I think that was a split sack between Zach Cunningham and Michael Kendricks. Man, Fletcher Cox has been quiet. The last two... I don't think we had a sack out with Fletcher Cox. Here we go. Gang tackle him. Hold him a 4th down. 4th and 2. They'll kick the field goal. Nothing dumb. Control Jalen Watkins. We don't want to run into Mr. Dan Bailey. Remember when Dan Bailey tried to flop on DeMarco Murray like 2 years ago? Oh, Dan Bailey's such a bitch. There's a 3 points to go up by 2. So maybe we can get a safety. We had this fucking Saints got a safety against us last week. And let's return. I just like return the middle. I'm an old-fashioned guy. Just return it up the middle. Oh, there we go. Good return. Up to the 35. You go, Christian McCaffrey. Earn yourself some starting minutes, bud. All right, let's air it out. Oh, my fuck. Randy Gregory. This looks like Ryan Kerrigan going up against Hal Vaitai, except it's a fucking drug addict going up against my best offensive lineman. And he is getting abused right now. Someone called the domestic fucking abuse hotline. No means no. That's 4. This is embarrassing. All right, we gotta change the snap count or something here. Jesus Christ. All right, let's. Well, I guess 4 verticals is pretty much the only option right now. Let's maybe give him the jump. Fuck the way he's going. Bet you one of my guys got a false start. Come on, baby. Someone make a play. Someone make Daddy a play. Oh my God. What is going on? Fuck off. Second interception on the day to Carson Wentz. Like, it's still like a... it's a jump ball at the very least. Well, great tackle by Rodney McLeod. That's a jump ball at the very least. DGB should be able to swat it down if he's not going to get it. I mean, Scandrick's like not even 6 feet tall. You're 6'4", 6'5". Come on. Oh, yeah, here they go. Run the clock down. At least you know they're probably just going to content with running it. So we could... Let's go for the stop. Let's burn our timeout here before... Let's use a 2-minute warning as a timeout. So 3rd and 7. Jesus Christ. Going for the pass here. Let's go Saw 3 buff. Let's bluff the Saw 3. Do you want to play a game? Do-new-new. Do-new-new. Do-new. Oh, let's go, baby! Let's go. They got Randy Gregory having a game, but himself, Brandon Graham, having himself. He's trying to keep up. 1 sack behind. 3 sacks already for Brandon Graham. Exactly what we needed. Making Dak Prescott look like a rookie out of whatever the fuck university he came from. The Bulldogs of Mississippi State. But I mean, outside of that fucking the forced fumble that we were able to return, our offenses look like shit. And that looked like it went on the 1, but hey, it's going up to the 20. Minute 45. Let's start out with a run. Let's confuse them. They're probably expecting us to pass it. The green box is saying this is a great play. Oh, apparently not, because Randy Gregory is like, what are you doing, Lane Johnson? Literally, he's unblocked every play. I like using banned supplements. There. It's Lane Johnson. That's a cringeworthy impression of Lane Johnson. All right, let's get something easy to Zach Ertz. Let's get the first down. Two picks for Carson Wentz. Bad enough we threw our first pick in this game. It's worse that we threw 2 picks and it's against the Cowboys, and they've been turning points in this match. And that probably should have been another pick. Whew. Dallas came ready. No other way to put it. Oh, it's not pretty. It's not a pretty game. Oh, that's pass interference. That is pass interference, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Anthony Brown. All right, first down the 49. We will take that. Here's something that I forgot to do in my first live comp. I have to. There's going to be something that I probably, if I was more professional, I would cut out. But I need to get the thumbnail picture, people. Boom. So here's what you do. It's real simple. You go to the pause button. Oh, shit, you can't do that yet. You go to the next play. You go to the pause button. Here's what you do. You go to instant replay. We're going to get a nice highlight there. Right here. You zoom in nice, and there you go. There's your thumbnail pick of Jordan Matthews looking like an absolute stud as he's coming in with the catch. Just because the first one that I did, the first live comment, I didn't do it, so I had like some grainy, half-ass picture. You gotta do that. You gotta, That's what makes me think live comms are just super lazy, because like you should really, really put out the best product possible. Let's go, Carson Wentz. Here we go. Oh, Dallas calls. That's a field goal range, baby. Carson Wentz doing the damn thing with his legs. Let's go. What was that? That was like a 15-yard gain. They went to sleep. Keep it away from Randy Gregory. Let's run up the middle. We already had that fumble from Wendell Smallwood. But that's game. That should be game here. We'll play it safe. It's Dallas. We want to go to 5-1. Hard fought. We did not deserve to win this game. But that is the mantra of the best teams, is they win games they should not have won. I mean, they could block the field goal. We've had our fair share of bullshit block field goals in our time here in Madden 17 season. I don't think it's happening today. Wendell Smallwood wants a touchdown, though. Daddy Bigwood wants that touchdown. We'll give him a C4 special. We'll give him an opportunity. Just because it's Dallas. But we're going to run away from Randy Gregory. That's been our mistakes thus far. Come on, Wendell. This is your chance, baby. Make me proud. Well, good effort. You had a good effort. Let's pause it here. No block field goals. No block field goals. 22-yarder for Cody Parkey. This is child's play. Someone get out Chucky. This is child's play. Boom. Suck it, Dallas. We'll see you again in 2 weeks after the bye. Your Philadelphia Eagles move to, 6-1 on the season? As we beat Dallas Cowboys 24-23 in a game that was pretty much dominated by Dallas. Randy Gregory was unstoppable. A game Dallas deserved to win in front of their home fans here at Jerry World. They're looking for revenge. And a quick turnaround in the next episode of the Philadelphia Eagles Connected Franchise Mode, which will have the bye week and the next game against the Dallas Cowboys. We'll take a quick look here at the box score as we wrap it up. We probably look at a comparison there. Carson Wentz, 195 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. Dak Prescott looked like the better quarterback, 187 and 1 touchdown, 0 turnovers for Mr. Dak Prescott. The running attack, Wendell Smallwood had 60 yards on 14 attempts. Ezekiel Elliott had 78 yards on 10 attempts. No touchdowns for either. Carson Wentz, probably the most crucial play of the game, where he had that scamper at the end there to put us in a field goal range. In terms of receptions, Dez Bryant had 5. Ezekiel Elliott had 5 for 70 yards and a touchdown. Jordan Matthews was our top receiver, 4 receptions with 47 yards. DGB, 3 receptions, 64 yards, and a touchdown to his name. And then on the defensive side of the ball, they give each other, whoever had the most tackles, whatever, who gives a shit. Here was the real battle. Was Randy Gregory with 4 sacks, Brandon Graham with 3 sacks. Offensive line played shit on our team, mostly. Especially because I expect more from Lane Johnson. Whoever the fuck Brandon Graham was beating, he's probably not that good. But Randy Gregory had himself one hell of a day. But the scoreboard is all that matters. And the Philadelphia Eagles move past the Dallas Cowboys 24-23. Thank you guys for watching another episode of the Philadelphia Eagles Connected Franchise Mode. This is your first time stopping by. Don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. If you enjoyed the video, smash that like button. Leave a comment in the comment section below if you have any comments, questions, or concerns. And until next time, guys, it's your boy C4. Say peace out, motherfucker.